prayer, why do we neglect it? How can a lack of privacy and quietness when praying be addressed? Identify and use a dedicated space for prayer. This may be a room in your house or on your property in which you will be able to pray undisturbed, such as your bedroom, the guest bedroom, garage, cabin, shed, barn or study. Do not allow the noise and disturbance in your bedroom to distract or hinder you from praying. Matthew 6 verse 6 contains Jesus' teaching about praying in a private area. Given the small space they live in or the large number of occupants residing with them, some believers are, however, constantly surrounded by noise. These disturbances may be from the small house, the poor housing structure, the orphanage, the old age home, or the medical facility in which they find themselves. The bathroom or toilet is therefore the only place in which they can really pray undisturbed, for a certain amount of time. This limitation usually compels them to pray more quickly than desired. Jesus also prayed alone in a secluded place, namely the mountain, Matthew 14 verse 23. Pray when you are alone at home. If you cannot find a private or quiet place for prayer, pray when you are alone at home. This may be when your relatives are out to school or work. Besides locking your door, you may have to close the front windows of your house as well, to prevent unnecessary disturbances like salesmen, and other uninvited people constantly knocking on your door while you are in prayer. Change your prayer time. Move it to early in the morning or late at night. This is often the time in which most people can have their quiet time of fellowship with God. In so doing, you will be able to give your undivided attention to the Lord and really be still before Him. Set aside a specific time for prayer, and inform your family or fellow residents that you must not be disturbed during that hour or half an hour, because you are busy praying, for example, between 9 p.m. and 9:30 p.m. at night. If there are unexpected visitors or phone calls for you, they can inform these visitors or callers that you are busy praying, and that they will inform you afterward of their presence or phone call. Remove all distractions. Ideally, there should be no disturbances at all. Turning off one's cell phone is often the most common thing required. If your time is limited and you do not want to end up praying for much longer than a specific duration of time, set your alarm clock for 5 minutes before the end time. If you want to stop praying at about 7:30 p.m., set it for 7:25 p.m. The same can be done if you want to spend a certain minimum amount of time in prayer, to discipline yourself into praying for longer periods, for example, no less than 40 minutes.